is Alexandra from PersEd.
And this is Paul from the Time Repair Corporation.
And we welcome you to the Interchange podcast.
A meeting of the minds, people reaching outside of themselves in an attempt for a deeper understanding of perspectives.
And it is through this coming together of perspectives that we hope to serve the divergence, the polymaths, the angels of chaos, the disruptors, the non-conforming thinkers, in short, those who do not fit in molds.
We want to achieve that by inviting those troublemakers from around the globe and digging into their experiences and unique views.
Views which we are bringing forth and supporting with models for personal, social, and sustainable change to design a system that is fit for the future. But that's not the only beautiful thing about Interchange.
We want to grow that conversation for more people to be able to weigh in and contribute and actively contribute to the practical creation of tomorrow. So reach out to us and let's make this a borderless interchange.
And in our session today, we are bringing a guest from Germany. He is one of the very last people that I met face to face at a live event, at a live conference that was back in, I think, December 2019. So almost a year and 3 months ago, which is huge. And we were both speaking at the World Youth Forum. And since then, we kept contact. We had amazing exchanges and future collaborations. And the work that he does essentially through the enterprise that he co-founded, that is called Shiftschool Academy, aims at disrupting mindsets. No, but he doesn't like the word mindset. So let's say disrupting states of mind and how these states of mind can really adapt to the changing world we live in and to the digital transformation that we witness. So today we are going to welcome Tobias Burkhardt. Tobias, how are you doing? How are you feeling today?
Great. It's an honor to be on your show, and I'm excited to have a great discussion with you.
And I'm positive we're going to have an amazing discussion. So I think the first thing that I want to ask, because it really sort of extracts the beautiful things and the beautiful innovations that you're coming up with these days. And I want to know for you, and based on your background, on your experiences, on your current work, what do you think are the fundamental skills or the fundamental values that we need to have in our educational experiences?
First of all, it's a good question. So thank you for asking that question. I think it's not so much about certain skills. I mean, of course, we could discuss certain skills and competencies that people need to acquire, but I truly believe in a century where the half-life of knowledge is getting shorter and shorter, and we have to learn more stuff in a short matter of time. It's more essential to have the right attitude towards learning. It's more essential to learn how to learn in order to adapt to the changes that we will all see already experiencing now, but I think it will be even more evident in the future. And so I think that is the fundamental, or the foundation of everything, is learning to learn and experience that learning is fun and fundamental and is something that lies in our nature. And if you look at kids, for example, I think they have all this intrinsic motivation to learn, and then something happens that we call school that changes that. And I think that is the most crucial thing that we have to get rid of when we talk about education for kids. And I see my job to re-educate people towards that hunger and openness to an eagerness to learn. So we probably try to re-motivate people into that direction. And I think that is the basis. On top, you can discuss many skills and whatever competences you want to put in there. But I think that is the fundamental basis that we all need to develop in the future.
And how is it that we learn best?
I mean, there are many factors, but I think I can only speak for adults because that's my arena. And I think the only way to learn things once you have acquired a certain thing and your neurons are wired in a certain way is through experience. So I truly believe in that cycle to we have to have new experiences so that we can store them on top of the experiences that we've made. And but experience alone is not enough. We also need to reflect on the experience that we have made, and in order to compare them to the old experiences. So our brain basically tries to predict the future on the data that it has got, and that's our experiences. So we have to have new ones in order to change things. That's why I don't like the word mindset, because it's not about setting things. We want to be flexible and adaptable in the future, and that's why it's more like a state of mind that can be changed quickly and has to adapt to new conditions from outside and inside. So that is the two main things is experience and reflection. And there's also a third one component to it, which I call habit. So you have to have a certain continuity to things. It doesn't, it's not enough to have like interesting experiences, could be good or bad experiences, and then reflect on it. You have to continuously doing that in order to stay flexible or plastic, if you want to be more in the brain science arena. And I think that those three components are what we need to make successful learning, at least in the adult section. But I think a lot can be also adapted to educating children and young adults.
I really like that direction with it. From both answers, specifically the learning how to learn focus and this idea of experience being essential to the process. I mean, that's when we are children, that's what play is, right? It's a simulation of experiences that we're trying to prepare for. That's all games are, just a simulated experience. And so I like that ends up being the focus. And actually this learning to learn is the first of 7 core competencies that's used in the Finnish educational system. It's sort of the focus actually of several systems.